What's happening, folks? DrewTube is back again today with another DrewTubing video. In the previous videos you'll have seen quite a bit of concreting getting done, but that is as far as we have got. God, that sun's at a terrible height. Not going to complain though, because it has absolutely been pissing it down the last couple of days, and this morning actually. During the milking it was pretty brutal. Water running down the road and not ideal at all. Oh, the sun's going out. Shouldn't have said anything so this morning I've done some bedding up, done some feeding, and I milked the cows. Feathers away to the rugby, so I'm myself for a while, and then I'll attempt to watch the rugby later, given it's at the end of the milking, so hopefully we can get that read up fairly quick and I can watch it. So currently mixing up for the calving lot, getting used to this wagon now. Still a wee bit annoying, and I really want that up there somewhere. They're really handy to look at, but I don't have the attachment yet. I seen somebody on one of the last videos that was commenting on how the cows had a touch of acidosis, and their suggestion was to put my stuff into ChatGPT like Farm Theory does, Mr. Andrew Wright, and see what it says about adjusting the diet. But don't worry, I was already 2 steps ahead, see. I was already doing that before the man had even announced that's what he does. But I was always very sceptical of it, so I would put all the stuff into that AI thing, and then I would ask the nutritionist after what he thought, because I was feared that I'd do something wrong. And the weird thing was, every time I suggested a change, it was the correct thing to do. So it is actually scary how good these things are getting. So it's just amazing having these things on hand, you know. But I'll still work with the nutritionist, obviously. You don't want to lose that, because there's some things that this, to be honest with you, it only knows what you put in, and if you don't put everything in, it's going to give you a false reading. So if you miss something just ever so slight, it can cause a major issue. So that's why I'd rather work with the two, just for out of pure nosiness to see what to do, and then ask the nutritionist as well. So yeah, pretty cool. You wouldn't want to fall in there now, would you? Come out as mince. I really shouldn't have said anything. It is starting to piss it down again. Great. It can't just be me that hates making up calving lot mixes, you know, because there's only at the moment we've got 14 coos in there, or 15, and you know, you're putting in about, we do a 2-day mix, so that's like 600-700 kilo silage, 120 kilo of straw, and you know, 20 kilos of this and 20 kilos of that, and 15 kilos of that, you know, soya, maize and dark grains, and then the minerals, and then a wee dollop of molasses. You know, it's it's a pain in the hole. Yeah, it's definitely getting wet now. Dad started to dump shit round here. It's a good bit for the trailer, but I don't know why the case has ended up round here. Right, one calf this morning, 2 days ago. Aye, things are ticking along just nicely. So they are. Got all the concrete set, so I'm free to roam about on top of it. That's really coming down now. Because it throws it that hard, you have to move it that way. Yeah, look at that. Oh, there we go. Right, how many coups are in there? 2, 4. Are you calving, lass? Oh no, I'm taking a shite. Right, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7, and then the rest are next door. Right, a little bit of calculations and then we can drop off all this. Right, because we've got 2 lots here essentially, the really close up ones are here. Oh, there's somebody picking up a cab. So these are the really close up ones, and those are probably half a month or so away, but still check them obviously. Yeah, so to get this down to 600 kilos roughly, and then feed it all next door. God, I'm so smart. Pressing the wrong bloody button. Jesus. I pressed this button here instead of it up and down, and that stops the whole floor. Too much was coming out, so it was going to jam the floor, you see. And then I jammed the floor because I'm an idiot. The rest is for you lot. Jesus, the only bother with doing it the way I'm doing it. I need to clean this after. Don't want all this get jammed up. I'm gonna wreck it either. I'm afraid I'm gonna wreck it because I'm so incompetent on it sometimes. Jesus. Aye, cabin lot diet's looking pretty good now. Plenty of chopped straw through it. Coos look happy as well, so that's the main thing. They all want fed by it, so it's no use if they don't eat it, eh? I think it was the last video I posted. Some of you hawk-eyed viewers noticed that there's a 135 sitting in this calf shed here. I'm not sure how windy this is, this video, but hopefully you can hear me. But basically we traded in the 135 that used to feed the reed-up in the middle of the farm there with the dung spreader conversion thing. And Dad bought this one at a farm sale. So, as somebody said, it looks pretty original. We know who it's came from, and we know it's been looked after. A lot of it looks pretty good to me, you know. It's still got all the plastic canopy and that, for keeping the engine warm and blowing hot air into the cab. It's a pretty tidy machine, to be fair. So she's going to be going on the feed wagon. You can see the PTO extension pole there, helping gauge it. Some pins. Oh, some earmuffs. Yeah. It even comes equipped with a phone holder that probably won't work for our phones. It's probably for the old Nokias. Even comes with a rear view mirror. $8,300 hours. Pretty sure she's all fully functioning. We've not had her on the feed wagon yet, but we'll get there at some point when the cattle come in. So let's get her fired up here. Let you hear her roar. Do the roar. Very tidy wee tractor, so should do us a turn for a while, I imagine. These things generally keep going. Dad just fancied an upgrade. He knew that this had come from a good farm, good owners, so he wanted it for the reed. Plus I think he was drinking at the time, so that might have influenced him wanting it. Shouldn't be allowed alcohol at these things, eh? Aye. You'll see this thing working throughout the winter in my videos, so if you like to look at it and want to see it working, please remember and hit that subscribe button. I'm fairly pleased with it, so just need to see how things go and how she works the wagon. Should be a fairly reliable tractor. Anyway guys, hopefully that's enough for you today. See you all next time.